The Solution Centre itself is a package service. It was envisioned on the basis of what do our customers need, and what they're looking for is an environment where they can test their ideas, gain the evidence and burden of proof that they need to make long-term investment decisions about architecture, applications, etc. So what we have within the Solution Centre is a set of core services around the rental of lab facilities, a rental of infrastructure, etc., that customers need to test assumptions on. We then have a structured proof of concept service that takes them right the way through how to run a proof of concept and do an appropriate evaluation to test the architecture, make sure that it's got the right design, it's covered all the bases that they needed to meet their business requirement. And moving from there, we've then got our load testing capability that allows them to actually test, will it scale? Is it resilient? Can you have 10,000 users, 2,000 users? What happens if you have a large volume of people logging on first thing in the morning, or massive changes in transaction throughputs? And therefore, will that architecture and design be robust, scalable and resilient to meet that need? And it allows them to swap different technology components and look at different configurations in terms of optimizing business performance. And once they've got to the end of the load testing and they're comfortable about that, that can feed into the business case, because they've now achieved a significant risk reduction from testing it ahead of deployment. But they can then take one further risk reduction measure through the enterprise staging service that we offer, that allows us to put that entire production system together within the Solution Centre, get all of the acceptance test scripts done, prove that it works, check all of the configurations are right, lock it all down before it's deployed in a production data center of the client. And that means that they can literally break it apart, take it to the production center and just plug it back together, and it will work. Now this means massive risk reduction for the customer, because they get to test it away from the production environment, they can have a measured change program to introduce it into that environment, and they get certainty of result from that type of planning. So the Solution Centre is part of our end-to-end proposition, starting with trusted advice, trusted implementation that allows them to deploy, and then ongoing trusted management with the Service Operations Centre right next door that can provide remote monitoring and support.